Hey Kids Life, I just want to welcome you into our special midweek video for this week. Now normally Mr. Brian and Mr. Kurt are here hosting our midweek video, but this week we decided to change things up a little bit. And so Mrs. Emily is here with me and we're going to have a special midweek trivia night tonight. Okay, so me and Miss Emily are going to start things off by doing a little trivia game called the Best Friends Challenge. So me and Miss Emily have been working together for about 3 months now. So I think that qualifies us as best friends. So we're gonna see how much of each other we know. So I've got some questions here about myself that Miss Emily's gonna try to answer, and Miss Emily has some questions about herself that I'm gonna answer, okay? So we'll go ahead and get started. Miss Emily, I will let you go first, but I do have a kicker, okay? So here's a little bit of a twist for this. For every answer that one of us gets wrong, we have to pick one of these super hot fireball candies out of this jar, and we have to eat one. Now, we're both not fans of hot candy, so this is going to be very, very difficult for us. And we probably should have brought something to like spit into if we couldn't handle it, like a trash can or something, or some water, yeah. But we're just gonna brave it out, you know, we're gonna tough it out for you guys at home. So yes, so every question we get wrong, we have to pop one of these hot candies into our mouths. So I'm excited, and Miss Emily, like I said, we'll get started with your list first. So let's go ahead, let's get into it.
All right, I'm gonna start it off basic. What is my favorite color? Is it blue, yellow, green, pink, purple, or gray?
Wow, that's a lot of options.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it easy. One of them is correct.
Let's see, I'm going to go with purple.
Correct!
Ooh,
Yes.
Safe.
Okay, next. Favorite season?
Okay.
There's only 4 of them. Winter, spring, summer, fall.
Winter, spring, summer, fall. Okay, I'm going to say summer.
Correct! 2 for 2.
Here we go.
Okay. My go-to beverage is coffee, sweet tea, lemonade, water, kombucha, and Dr. Pepper.
This is tough because
tough.
I feel like I've seen you drink coffee a lot.
I drink a lot of these things.
But
one is my go-to.
I'm going to say sweet tea.
Correct. Yes. Sitting 6 feet apart from somebody will help you learn them. Okay. What is my favorite kind of vacation?
Okay.
You haven't seen me go on a vacation
No, I have
yet.
not.
Beach, active, mountains, exotic, which I guess is like an island, amusement park, or road trip.
Okay. Wow, those are all really good. Shoot, I'm gonna say beach.
Wrong.
Oh, tough.
It was mountains, by the way.
Mountains,
Went to
okay.
Colorado for my honeymoon.
Okay, mountains. Okay, well that's good to know.
Not the best skier, but I liked mountains nonetheless.
Okay, well this is being very difficult.
And 2 for 1. It was a road trip because
I was about to say
if you get married at 22, that's what you do.
Oh goodness. Not
How
a
hot
fan
is
of
it?
this.
1 to 10.
I would say like 10 being the worst or 10 being the lowest.
10 being the hottest. How hot
10
is
being
it?
the hottest.
For a candy. We're not including the peppers.
Let's be honest. It's about a 3 or 4.
Okay.
That's not
terrible.
It's just, it's like a cinnamony type of thing, so I'm not a big fan.
Yeah. Okay. Favorite food? Pizza, barbecue, sushi, tacos/queso, Impossible Whopper, or chicken nuggets.
Okay, well we know if you watched our challenge video from a couple weeks ago, we know that your favorite is not the Impossible Whopper at all.
It's gross.
But I'm going to say tacos/queso.
Yep. Very true. Love that Rosa's Cafe. Okay. I don't think we've discussed this ever.
Okay.
So we'll see how it goes. Favorite holiday? Christmas, 4th of July, Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day, Easter, or New Year's?
Oh gosh, all really good options.
Yes, love all holidays, but one reigns supreme in my heart.
I'm gonna say Christmas. Am I wrong?
That most girls would say Christmas. Most people would say
I would
Christmas.
say Christmas.
But it's Thanksgiving.
That's a
Love
good one, though.
Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, no, Thanksgiving is very
It's my
good for me too.
favorite.
Now see, I said this was a 3. As I keep adding more,
It'll
it's
be
probably
worse.
gonna get worse.
Okay. But hey, you've gotten 4 for 6.
That's true. I'm rocking this so far.
Okay. Favorite dessert.
Okay.
I love dessert. I love
Gobi-
all these
Gobi
things,
dessert.
which is why it's hard, but one is my favorite. Ice cream, cake, creme brulee, brownies, banana pudding, pie.
Oh goodness. This is tough.
It is tough.
Banana pudding.
Correct.
Woo-hoo!
Making it
Killing
this
it.
Sunday for Easter.
Killing it.
Okay, this one is funny,
Okay.
I think. My celebrity crush.
Oh, okay.
I have 4 of the Chris's. I have Chris Pratt, Chris Pine, Chris Hemsworth, Chris Evans, Jake Gyllenhaal, and Harry Styles.
Can you read them off again?
Yes, Chris Pratt, Chris Pine, Chris Hemsworth, Chris Evans, Jake Gyllenhaal, and Harry Styles.
I'm gonna go with Chris Evans.
It's not any of the Chris's.
Oh.
Despite my husband being named Chris. It is actually Jake Gyllenhaal.
That's a good one.
I love him. He's great.
Oh my gosh.
How's it feel?
It's not too bad. It's not the worst thing that I've ever gone through. It's not like the Tot shows, you know?
Yeah.
Which I'm saying, if you haven't checked out our challenge video, go check it out,
This
man.
is the plug.
Yeah,
Check
this
out
is
the
the
challenge
plug.
video. It was a time. Okay. Next. What is my middle name? And they're
Okay.
all R names that I've given because you do know that my middle
Do you
name
know what
starts
starts
with an
with an R? I
R.
just don't know.
Because it's in my email.
Okay.
But you don't know what it is. Okay. Is it Emily, Ray, Rose, Renee, Ruth, Reese, or Rebecca?
Okay. So, let's see, we have Ray.
Rose, Renee, Ruth, Reese, or Rebecca?
Okay. So, my baby sister's middle name is Renee. So, I just think that always goes with everything.
It does
So,
go with
I'm
all
going to
things.
say Renee. It's my
It
answer.
is
Woo!
family name. It's my mom's
Okay.
middle name. Okay. This one's fun too.
Okay.
If I could bring a famous person back to life, who would it be?
Oh, gosh.
Abraham Lincoln, JFK, Shakespeare, Elvis, Selena, or Moses? Got a variety in there. Some historical people.
I'll go Elvis.
Wrong. So sorry. It's Selena. I would bring Selena back to life. Taken too soon.
Okay, is that it?
That is it. That is
Okay.
10. So how many did you end up?
So, I have 4 here.
That's your 4th?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Yeah, Miss-
6 out of 10.
Yeah, Miss Emily, as I go get something to split these out in, because now I can't really talk,
Right.
you kind of explain how you chose your questions
Yes.
and all that for our
Yeah,
people at
he'll
home.
BRB. So a lot of these questions I just got from like an online quiz thing that gave me some answers. I thought of Celebrity Crush on my own just because it's always a classic one, and I really didn't think he knew my Celebrity Crush because I don't really talk about Jakey that much. And then famous person back to life, I think I thought of on my own. And Selena was the first thing that popped in my head. If you've never heard of Selena Quintanilla, look her up. She's a great Tejana singer that was just taken too soon.
Yeah, no, that was tough. Like, some of those we had not ever really talked about. So, and it is funny because me and Miss Emily do work like right next to each other pretty much in the office. We're in the same little space. So, we talk about a lot of these things, but we
A
just
lot of
haven't
the
talked
food
about.
ones.
Yeah.
Talk
Yes.
about food a lot.
Okay, so you did a good job making your list. That was pretty tough
Thank
for me.
you.
I got 6 out of 10 though,
Okay.
so that was pretty good. So now we're gonna see how Miss Emily does with mine because I feel like maybe some of our kids' life kiddos will kind of understand some of these and know the answers. So see if you can beat Miss Emily and see if you know Mr. Lane better than Miss Emily does. Okay. Okay. So here is number 1. Where in Tennessee is Mr. Lane from? Is it A, Memphis, B, Nashville, C, Knoxville, or D, Springfield?
feel like it's Nashville. Yeah, because that's where Lifeway is. Yeah, Nashville.
Nashville is correct.
Okay.
Yes. So Miss Emily started
got
off strong,
it,
1 for
but
1.
I was like, what if it's not?
Yeah, Mr. Lane is from Nashville. I thought about maybe going harder on that one and specifically saying my hometown,
Right.
but nobody would know where that is, and it would probably give it away. So
Probably.
I decided not to throw that one in there. All right, so great job. You got number 1 right.
Yay!
Number 2, what is Mr. Lane's favorite thing to eat in Nashville? Is it A, burgers, B, barbecue, C, hot chicken, or D, Mexican food? Now we'll say these are all very good, and Nashville has really good
Yeah.
options for all of these. So
And I've never been. I want to go. I'm going to say hot chicken.
it is hot chicken.
Okay.
Good
yay.
job, Miss Emily. Yes, I
Because
love
it just seemed
hot
like
chicken.
a Nashville classic.
Yes, it is definitely something that's unique to Nashville, but I love it. I love spicy food, so hot chicken is my favorite thing to eat there.
It's
Good
not
job, Miss
spicy.
Emily. You are, yes, not hot candy. No, that's
the
just
chicken.
like torture. Okay, so number 3. So you're doing good so far. Which one of these things does Mr. Lane not like?
Okay.
So not like. Is it A, the beach, B, the mountains, C, amusement parks,
That's not it.
or D, all of the above?
No, you like amusement parks. I know
You
that.
like amusement parks, so that can already
So
limit
it's
it
either
to
the
half.
beach or the mountains. And I feel like you don't like being cold. Maybe. I'm going to say mountains.
That is not correct.
You like the beach? You don't like the beach?
I do not like the beach. No, I guess because we never really went when I was a kid, and also I just kind of feel like if I'm not going with friends, I just end up kind of sitting there by myself while my family like kind of just sits back
Does
and
whatever.
relaxes. Yeah, I mean everybody just kind of relaxes on the beach in my family, so it's like we don't really talk about anything. So yeah, no, the beach has never really been fun for
can
me
be
to go
lame.
to. Yes, so not my favorite vacation. I would much rather be in a mountain in the cabin somewhere, just kind of chilling. So yeah, no, love the mountains
I get it.
more than the beach at least.
All right, so
Okay.
I got one in my mouth now.
So she's gotten 1 wrong so far. But wait, this one might be a little bit easier for
Okay.
you. So what is Mr. Lane's favorite amusement park? Is it A, Six Flags, B, Kings Island, C, Disney World, or D, Universal?
I feel like it's Disney World.
It is Disney
Okay.
World, yes.
I'm like, I feel like it's a trick question.
It is very tough. I actually have been to all of these at least once. Universal is my least favorite though, so out of the bunch. I don't like Universal. Of course, I've only been to one in California, so maybe my perspective is a little skewed. But yeah, good job.
Yay.
That was one our kids' life people probably know really well. Mr. Lane loves him some Disney.
Well,
so
with the Disney reviews and the Disney sing-alongs, I
Yes.
just felt like
it
it's
kind of
probably
leans
Disney.
that way. Okay, so number 5, so good job. You've only gotten 1 wrong so far. What is Mr. Lane's favorite park in Disney World? Is it A, Magic Kingdom, B, Animal Kingdom, C, Epcot, or D, Hollywood Studios?
Magic Kingdom?
It is Magic Kingdom. Yes, Magic Kingdom is my favorite.
Good.
Yes.
Miss Emily's never been to Disney World, believe it or not. So I was like, I just discovered that there are different parks within it.
Yes.
I thought it was just one thing.
No, it's not. It's definitely not
It's
one
not.
thing. We'll have to go sometime, me, you, Mr. Chris, and party so you can experience it.
Sounds good.
Okay, now this one is the opposite. So what is Mr. Lane's least favorite park in Disney World? Is it A, Epcot, B, Magic Kingdom, C, Hollywood Studios, D, Animal Kingdom, or E, trick question, he likes them all?
Epcot?
That is not correct. It's actually Hollywood Studios.
Hmm.
So I thought I was going to get
What
you
is that
with
park
the
like?
E.
Yeah.
Hollywood Studios is like just pretty much like a movie studio from like the golden age of like movies
Oh,
and
that sounds
stuff,
boring.
and it can be. Yet Star Wars Land though is the best part of that park. So if you go to Hollywood Studios, Galaxy's Edge.
It gets hot when
Oh
you
yeah,
move
it
it
gets
around
hot
in
once
your
you get
mouth.
most of them in there. Yeah. So I love Galaxy's Edge, but yeah, no, Hollywood Studios to me has just never been really fun. It's a lot of shows. So I'm not a big show person. I'd rather ride rides, and there's just not many of those there.
Oh wow, yeah. When you move it around in your mouth.
Yeah, now it's starting to get. Okay,
that.
so now she's gotten 2 rocks, and now it's starting to get a little dicey.
Heated in there.
Okay, so here's the next one. What kind of pie is Mr. Lane's favorite?
All pie.
Is it A, apple pie, B, chocolate pie, C, cherry pie, or D, he doesn't like pie, he likes cobbler?
I think D, cobbler.
That's not correct. And if you're a Kids Life goer, you know this because I answered this the first week I was here.
Is it apple?
It's cherry pie.
Oh.
Yeah, big cherry pie person. So, yes, cherry pie is my favorite. So Miss Emily's got to add another little
I'm already
fireball
dying.
here.
I don't know how you did 4. I'm dying at 2.
It was a struggle, let me just tell you. Okay.
I can't fit them in my cheeks.
I know, and it starts to get harder to talk too, which is why I had to spit mine out.
Ah.
Okay, so number 8.
Okay.
Who is Mr. Lane's celebrity crush? So we learned Miss Emily's earlier. Now I don't have as many on my list, so it might be a little bit easier.
Okay.
Is it A, Kristen Bell, B, Indina Menzel, C, Demi Lovato, or D, Anna Kendrick?
Anna Kendrick.
That's not correct.
Damn it!
It's actually A, Kristen Bell.
Oh.
I love Kristen Bell. Oh, Miss Emily now is getting in there.
I don't have enough room in my cheeks.
It's getting tough for her.
Okay, go.
All right, the next one. What music does Mr. Lane listen to the most? Is it A, country music?
No.
Is it B, hip hop? Is it C, jazz? Or D, Disney music?
Disney music.
I do listen to Disney music way more than those other ones. I actually don't even really listen to country music at all.
Yeah, which is a disgrace being from Nashville.
Yeah, no.
Nashville.
Don't like it. I don't think that's why I don't like it. It's because I am from Nashville.
Go.
Okay, Miss Emily, this is the last one. Okay, so let's see if you can make it through this one. So, what does Mr. Lane love the most? Is it A, ice cream, B, puppies, C, hugs, or D, all of the above?
All the above.
It is all of the above. I love all of those things a lot. Good job, Miss Emily. So, Miss Emily, how many did you end up having to? How many of these fireball candies? 4. So, okay, we both got 6 out of 10 then. So that's awesome. So, Miss Emily, I will hand you this. You can spit out your.
I'm gonna go spit it on the trash
Okay, yeah,
can.
you can go spit them out and you can throw that bottle away. Now, while she is spitting those out and throwing those away, that was really great. We both did a good job. We both got 6 out of 10, so we know each other pretty well. So this week while you're at home, maybe you can do that at your house as well. And you can make some questions about yourself, and maybe your parents can make some questions about themselves, and you could go up against each other and see who knows the other one better. Spoiler alert, your parents might know you better, so you might not be able to surprise them. But now we're going to transition to something else that's kind of fun, and it's another trivia game, but this time only Miss Emily's going to participate, and it's going to actually review our story from this week. So I've got some Bible story trivia here, Miss Emily, from our story about Jesus going to the garden to pray. Okay? And so we're going to see how many Miss Emily can get right. But I want you to do at home is I want you to play along with her and see how many you remember and see if you can answer all of these correctly, or at least correctly answer more than Miss Emily does, okay? All right. So, number 1, who made a plan to betray Jesus? Was it A, Thomas, B, Peter, C, Judas, or D, John?
Judas.
It was Judas. Yeah, we learned at the very beginning, before we even got into our story, that Judas had been working with the religious leaders to make a plan to capture Jesus. Yes, good job, Miss Emily. All right, so number 2, where did Jesus take the disciples? Was it A, to the Mount of Olives? Was it B, to the Mount of Thorns? Was it C, Mount Carmel? Or D, Mount Sinai?
I think the Mount of Olives.
That's correct. Yes,
Yay!
it was the Mount of Olives. Yes.
Just like
Yes,
olives
Jesus
are-
took them outside of the city of Jerusalem and took them up to the Mount of Olives so he could talk to them about what was going to happen to them next. Yes, that's
Okay.
exactly right. Okay, now number 3. What garden did Jesus pray in? Was it A, the Garden of Olives, B, the Garden of Gethsemane, C, the Garden of Eden, or D, Solomon's garden?
I'm going to say the Garden of Gethsemane.
Yes, it is the
Hard to
Garden of
say.
Gethsemane. Yes, that is a big word,
Gethsemane.
and it's tough to say. But yes, remember Jesus took them to the Garden of Gethsemane, which was in the Mount of Olives. So yes, that is correct. Good job. So far she's 3 for 3. So she's making it tough for you at home, okay?
I work at a
but
church,
maybe we can throw her off somehow. I don't know.
Maybe.
So number 4, Miss Emily, which disciple did Jesus not take with him to pray? Was it A, Peter, B, Andrew, C, James, or D, John? Now he took 3 of them up there, so 3 of these are right, 1 of them is wrong.
I think it's Andrew, because I feel like it's always Peter, James, and John. And I feel like that's the case here.
You are correct, it was Andrew. Yes,
Yay.
Jesus decided to take the 3, I think, closest disciples to him with him as he went off to pray by himself. So he took Peter, James, and John with him. Good job, Miss Emily.
Musketeers.
Yes, so you are 4 for 4 so far. Here we go.
Neat.
Now we're at number 5. So what were the disciples doing while Jesus was praying? Were they A, praying, B, eating, C, playing a game, or D, sleeping?
I know I would be eating, probably, but I think they were sleeping.
They were sleeping, yes, you are correct. Now, Jesus did want them to pray. He actually woke them up and asked them to pray, but then each time he would come back from praying, they were asleep. So,
Sleepy guys.
yeah, so they did not do what Jesus wanted them to do. But, you know, we're all human, we all make mistakes, and so were the disciples. So they were asleep. Yes, you are absolutely correct. 5 for 5. We're halfway through, but let's see if she will maybe slip up in the second half, okay?
I am human.
Number 6, how many times did Jesus pray? So did he pray A, once, B, 5 times, C, 3 times, or D, 2 times?
I'm stuck between 2 and 3. I feel like it's always 3. I'm gonna say 2.
Miss Emily, you got your first one wrong. So Jesus actually went off to pray 3 different times, and he actually prayed the same prayer each time he went to go pray.
It's always 3.
Yes, so he went off to pray 3 times. So that was a tough one, though.
It
You know,
was.
that's one of those details you might miss sometimes, you know, when reading the story. But that's okay, Miss Emily. You're doing pretty good. You've only missed 1 so far, so you're doing pretty solid. So number 7, when the crowd came to arrest Jesus, how were they feeling? Were they A, angry, B, sad, C, happy, or D, confused?
I think angry. Crowds are usually angry.
They were angry, yes. They
Angry.
were very angry because Judas had brought that crowd with them, and I guess he had kind of gotten them all
Riled
stirred
up.
up. Yeah, so they were very angry when they came to arrest Jesus. Yes, you were back on the right track now, Miss Emily. You've only missed 1 so far. So now we go to number 8. Which disciple cut off the servant's ear? So one of the disciples took out a sword, cut off the ear of the high priest's servant. Which one was it? Was it A, Matthew, B, John, C, Thomas, or D, Peter?
Oh, Peter. It's always Peter.
It was Peter, yes. Peter was the one who took out a sword and cut off the servant's ear. Good job, Miss Emily.
Aggressive.
Yes, and that was not what he should have done, but he was trying to protect Jesus. So I guess, you know, when you try to protect your friends, sometimes you take actions that you don't necessarily need to all the time.
You cut people's
But-
ears off, too.
Yes. But now we're going to go on to number 9. So what did Jesus do when the crowd came to arrest him? Did he A, run away? Did he B, go with them? Did he C, argue with them? Or D, go and hide?
I think I remember him going with them. He's pretty
Yes.
chill about the whole affair.
Yes, you are absolutely correct. He went with them. Remember, he could have fled if he wanted to because he was so powerful. He could have just, you know, gotten out of there as quickly as possible. But he knew for his mission to be completed that he needed to go with the crowd and let them arrest him. So he went with them instead of fighting with them or trying to talk his way out of it. No, he just said, no, I'm going to go with them because that's what I need to do. So yes, good job, Miss Emily. Now there's one more. So far she's only missed one. So let's see if she can get this last one correct. So what is our bottom line for this week? Is it A, put others first, B, put ourselves first, C, put others last, or D, do what you want to do?
Ooh, I feel like it's put others first.
That is absolutely correct, Miss Emily. It is put others first. Remember, in this story, Jesus showed us all about humility because he put everyone else first. He knew to die on the cross meant he was going to save everyone. So by doing that, he put all of us first and himself second, which is exactly what we should do as we go throughout our lives as well. So make sure you remember that as you go throughout this week, as we get ready for Easter coming up this weekend, how Jesus put us first and how awesome it is to do that for everyone else in our lives as well, okay? Thank you so much for joining us for our midweek tonight. Let's give a big round of applause for Miss Emily. She did a great job both in our Best Friends Challenge trivia and in our Bible study trivia. And what we want you to do now is on our Facebook page, comment and let us know how you did going up against Miss Emily. Did you do better than her? Did you get all of them correct? Did you only get a few correct? We want to hear from you, so make sure to comment on our FBW Kids Facebook page how you did. Make sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel so that way you can keep up with everything that's going on with us throughout the week, all right? Because we got some awesome videos coming out your way. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you this weekend for Easter online.